My mouth is full. If you're here, hello, my name is Mary with Queen Bee Wreaths and Decor. And we're going to make an Easter wreath today. It's a pretty fancy one. So when you come into the room or into the live chat, just say hi. Let me know where you're from. And I'll be able to pull up my comments, which is what I'm looking for right now, so that I can join you guys in conversation. Oop, turn the volume down. There we go. Hi, guys. How's it going? Good to see everybody. I just sent out a quick little notification. So if you guys got your notifications, that's why you're here. And if you haven't received any notifications from our page when we go live, you can type the word live or live alerts into the comments section, and you'll get a message from my automated system, and it will tell you how to reply. And once you reply to the message, once you type live into the comments, it'll send you a quick message, and all you have to do is reply back with live again. And that way it will pick you up and get you all set up into our notification center. So let's see who's here. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Sandy. Hey, Shorty. Nancy, Sandra, everybody's here. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Annette. Hi, Jane. Suzette. Hey, you guys, I also put in a couple of links up in the comments. So if you want to know where I get any of my products, you could go to them and check out what they've got in stock. A lot of my stuff can either come from Craft Outlet as well, which is where I find a lot of my products as well. Let's see. Hi, Michelle. I'm going to give it just a few more minutes. Hey, Jennifer. Hi, Steph. Hi, Deborah. Greensburg, Kentucky. How's it going, kids? So, hi, Mel. Good to see you guys. I'm so glad you're here. So I'm going to talk about what we're going to do a little bit before we get rolling, because I sure hope we get a few more people on before we get started. Tonight we're going to use our pink and white. This is an iridescent. It has a beautiful like rainbow foil in it that you can see. It just shines really nice and really pretty. And we're going to do the poof method on it because I wanted to stand up real nice and real firm. And the poof method seems to be really fun to do that too. Then we're going to also use this really wide foil pink mesh as a curl inside, or I might just do it as a ruffle. I'm not sure. I haven't even decided yet what I want to do. Hi, Gina. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I know we're going to make this really cool rabbit one. Hi, Deb. My arm. Okay, one of the reasons why we're not doing the tulips tonight is because I still am not 100% with my wrist. I think I sprained it and my shoulder and my elbow. But I got to get some stuff done, you guys. My little Valentine's Day wreath sold. I don't even think I have another Valentine's Day wreath. I might have one more in my shop, but yeah, that goes. So I start selling things. I'm like, oh God, I got to get back to work. So these are the 3 different ribbons that I'm going to use. And I'm not going to put them in every single tie because we are using very large statement pieces in this wreath. So I don't want it to be too crazy and too wild. I want it to look, you know, really pretty, it's kind of, I don't know how you want to call it. I think of tea, having a beautiful little tea garden party, or, you know, a little Easter brunch, a little pretty. This is the top hat we're going to use. It is loaded with glitter. It's like a glass glitter. It's really pretty. And I might add legs to it. I'm not quite sure. We're going to see how this all turns out. We are adding a little sign with polka dots on it that says welcome underneath the hat. It could go on top of the hat. Who knows? Once we get that hat placed in there, after we get our poofs on, we'll figure out where we're going to put our ribbons. Oh, gosh. And they're falling. All right, so we're going to use this kind of like a tie-dye, pink and green with little white daisies and yellow. That ought to go really good because if you see in the hat, there's a lot of pink and yellow and green gingham that is inside the little flowers. Makes it really pretty and cute. And then we're going to go ahead and keep going with that polka dotted theme. And this is a white sheer with iridescent to match our mesh. And that's a 2.5 inch wide. Then our 1.5 inch is this really light powdery pink canvas that has little bunnies on it, you guys. Isn't that cute? So we're going to put those 3 ribbons and probably every other one or on the outer part. So let me see if anybody's got any questions, and we'll get going. Hi, Charlene. How's it going, you guys? Hi, Michigan, Julia. How's it going? Hi, Deborah. Oh, gosh, isn't that hat just gorgeous? It's so pretty. So we're going to go ahead and just get started. I'm going to do the poof method tonight on this one. I want to get this one done because we've had this hat sitting around here for a while. And I just want to get that one done. I might even do another St. Patrick's Day, but I'm not quite sure. I have a really big, big leprechaun. Oh, let me cut that and trim that. I'm trying to concentrate and talk at the same time. You know how that is. Okay. Sorry. Hi, everyone. Hi, Mona. Good to see you guys. Okay, we're going to start on the top. And I just take it in, and I just cinch it down. And you know what I might even do? Let's see if I got a white. I don't think I do. Nope, I got a black one. I don't want that in there. I'll just make sure this gets cinched down real good. All right, one of my little tips when you're doing a poof is when you go to tie these in to your work form, make sure you tie really tight to the frame, because a lot of people forget to really cinch that mesh down, and you end up running out of tensile tie up at the top. So we're going to make 10-inch poofs, okay? And I'm kind of being conservative with the mesh on top, only because we're going to have that giant hat in there. So we got to have some room for it, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Hi, Joachine. Arkansas girl. You know, my mother's side of the family is all from Arkansas, but only they left Arkansas, Little Rock actually. My mother, my grandparents, my uncle, and my aunt, when they were kids, my mom was about 12. They all moved to California to come work. And they stayed. They stayed and they worked in the shipyards and worked here during World War II. I need to push things back, y'all. I need to get serious here. Let's get some seriousness going here. Okay, sorry. This wreath form is so big, too, and I feel like I'm kind of running out of room on my desktop here, if you can imagine that. But I have to have something holding my wreath or my mesh holder. And the mesh roller, you guys, I also put a link in my comment section on where I got that as well. She's actually come up with a new design that's even more improved than this one. But I absolutely love it. So we'll see how this works out. We may end up zigzagging everything. Hi, Carol from Florida. How's Florida doing? Hi, Ramona. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just a little bruised. That's all. You know how that goes. But I got to get some stuff in my shop, and so I wanted to come on and get this beautiful Easter hat finished up. And it's going to be a large statement piece, I think. That's what it might turn out. But we'll see. We'll get going, and we'll figure out what it's going to look like. But I'm dying to use this hat. I got it all prepped today so that we could get it going. And trying the poof method. We'll see how this stands up to my liking here with this hat. But I don't want to go too big in the center here because our hat is going to fit in there. Plus we have a sign. Plus we have legs. So we'll see. We'll see how this all turns out. But I just love it. It is just such a pretty little welcome piece for Easter or spring. It's so cute. So glittery too. It was 77 in Florida today. Holy smoly. Hi, Lubak. How's it going? Doris? Okay, so I like to keep my edges of my mesh folded down under. And again, see how I'm really pulling on that tie so that it will stay close to the frame. We are going to be adding other things into our ties, and we don't want to run out of tie space. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see. Hey, Susie Brown. There's my friend. You guys, Susie Brown is our celebrity in the house. She made this wreath. Why do I always say that? This mesh holder, you guys. She and her husband came up with this design, and I love it. I love it. I love it for holding all my mesh. It's great if you're going to be wrapping a lot of gifts. It's great if you need to have stuff to hold your ribbon. It's a really nice tool. It's one of my favorite tools. I use it every time I use mesh. Every time. Right? Hey, hey, hey. Hi, hi, hi. It's Saturday. Look at me. I'm on a weekend here, y'all. Well, we're home this weekend because the guys are doing a lot of work in the orchard. It's time to winterize the orchard. And for those that don't know, we grow almond trees. So we've been growing almond trees for, well, my husband's family's been doing it for over 100 years in the valley, but we've been married for 23. So, yeah, farming the whole time, guys. 18 degrees, Sandra, good night. That's cold. That's cold. We're in the 60s. Today we had sun, so that was really nice for a change. It's been kind of gloomy and damp and wet and soggy here in California. But, you know, we need it. But I feel so bad for the people that have had all those fires because ash and water turn into a big mess, big mudslidey kind of thing. So we got to pray for them. Hi, guys. Hi, Belinda. Oh, good. Good. Thank you so much for blessing my page, you guys. Did you see? Oh, I wish I had a little banner I could sing for you guys. You guys, my page hit 35 likes. I am so excited. I can't even stand it. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. All because of you guys sharing my page and telling your friends and inviting people over to watch us and hang out with us and chit-chat and shoot the breeze, all that sort of fun stuff. Yes, our trees will be blooming. I'm going to take you guys on a little ride, Ramona. Remember how we did, I don't know if all of you have been here for that long, but I did when we harvested our nuts, harvested all the almond trees, I did a little live to show you guys how we did that. Okay, so I finished the top, all right? It has 10-inch loops, or poofs, as you would call it. And now I'm going to move right down to the bottom, and I'm going to add these into a 12-inch poof. So we're going to go a little bit wider on the outside, okay? I might even do the zigzag if I got enough. We'll see how this all works out. And I can't wait for bloom, but that usually happens next month. But we've had a lot of rain and some cold, and if this sun keeps shining, the trees are going to want to start pushing little, oh, there they go. See, do you hear my driveway, you guys? That's my driveway sensor. So they're doing tractor work, and they're driving my little dogs nuts. What can I say? There's never a dull moment on the farmhouse here. All right, 12 inches. 12-inch poofs, y'all. And again, don't forget, tie these puppies down really good. Okay. You got a snowflake today in North Mississippi. What? Really? Wow. Does it always? It doesn't snow there, does it? Normally? It's like us. We've only had snow out at our house one time where it covered and blanketed just a little bit, like maybe not even a quarter of an inch on the ground. Nika, come here. Quit barking. She has double ear infections, guys. She got water in her ears. So she's been cooped up in the house. I have to keep an eye on her. She's only like maybe 4 3/4 pounds. She's tiny. My little Yorkies are tiny, tiny little girls. So I got to keep an eye on her. Thank you, Barb. Aw, thanks so much. Warm, sunny Florida. Girl, you're killing me, Evie. You're killing me. 7 inches in your part of Michigan. Michigan gets a lot of snow, don't they? Just south of Mississippi, Susie. Barely. Oh, good Lord. Now, see, 32 is kind of on the frozen side for us, California. So I'm trying to keep these edges down, you guys. Trying to keep the edges curled down to the bottom so that we can have the center of the mesh that's poofed out. Y'all just keep on yakking with yourselves there. I'll just keep working here. Oh, goodness. But we want to make it nice and poofy and nice and glittery. This is going to be a nice little showpiece. It's just so pretty. It's just so elegant. I just love it. I love it. I love this hat on this bunny ear top hat. That's what I'm calling it. My Easter top hat wreath. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Thank you, Shorty. Thank you for sharing and blessing my page, you guys. You guys, I can't tell you enough how blessed and happy I am to wake up and have 3,500 likes on my page. That is awesome. All right, we're pulling it. Okay, let's get this one down. You know, it's so funny because the sun came out today and my house is like 72 degrees inside. I'm like, good night, because I'm burning up. But I don't have the heater on or anything. It's just we got a little bit of sun today for the first time in like a long time. So yeah. How do you store your mesh? Moving my craft room and need a new way to store your mesh. I use, you know how when you get that mesh, they come in boxes. I either use the box that it came in, which is all underneath my tables, and or I gotten huge plastic bins that are kind of see-through, and you can find them, you know, at a Container Store or Big Lots or Home Depot or Lowe's, wherever you want to go, and they're a little see-through so that I could see the colors when I go down looking in my bins. So that's what I do. And another way I've seen other people do it is if you can get those, if you've got a full room where you could put up shelving, at Lowe's or Home Depot, you can go and buy those do-it-yourself closet kits, you know, with the long panels of white grid. I've seen people use those to hold mesh, and you can get them as wide as you can, and you can just stack your mesh in that way. But many people use plastic see-through bins so that they could see it, and then it can be stacked. You could stack it on top of one another and start going vertical with your supplies as well, because that's really going to be important. I don't know about all you crafters, but I got a lot of stuff, and as you can see, I'm going vertical in my room here, down my hallway, in my kitchen. It's terrible. I need a big craft room. A bigger craft room, if that's even possible. Hi, Mary. Hi, Venus. 32 degrees. Whoa. That's cold. Hold your breath. Hold my britches. You know, right, Ramona? When you go live out in the orchard, remember when you lost your rake? Yes. Remember when I lost my rake? Oh my gosh. And the guys were like, you dropped your rake. Oh my God. Well, I'm not going to be doing no work. That's for sure. Thank God. We just take, you know what we do now? Because we used to have to hand rake, you guys, back in the old days. We used to rake the end caps of each row of trees on the ends when they get shook. We sometimes rake it in. But now what we do is we just take the leaf blower. We just blow them nuts right back in their row so they can get picked up. So I won't be raking. These hands have to make reeds. Right? Right? Hi, New Jersey. What's up? I know I need a she shed. I need a she shed. Really bad. A big one. Tell Farmer Mike. Today he's Farmer Mike. He goes back to the firehouse Monday. And yeah, Monday. So he's right now winterizing the orchard, him and my son, and getting it all prepped. And we just did mummy shaking, which is just knocking off the, when it rains, it's a great time to go knock off the old ones that didn't fall off so that no bugs will harbor inside there in the shells. Because some of them don't come off the tree all the way when we shake the tree. Monday will feel like 12 degrees. I know it's supposed to get cold again, Michelle. I saw that. Us too. That was your job, was raking? I know, right? That was all. You know what my job was when I was a kid? When my grandparents had cotton here, I used to, in the old days, used to siphon the irrigation pipes when they were, you know, the little irrigation pipes. They're metal or they're aluminum. I think they're aluminum. We used to, because I was too little to start it with my hand, I would actually get down there when I was about 7 and suck on that and get the water going from the canal that they were irrigating from. Those are old days. Old days. Oh, now both my dogs are going. Do you hear that? I got my outside dog barking and my inside dog barking. They're going to drive us nuts. All right, this is my last one here, and I'm going to take a look at it and see how it looks and see if we need to move on with more mesh or zigzag it. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out, but I got to tie this real tight. Remember I told you guys, tie your mesh real tight to your frame because you need that extra space for all your ribbon tails. Nika! She's driving me nuts, you guys. She's just driving me nuts. She feels better. She's had double ear infection, and so they put her on steroids. So she's all ready to go. She's all happy. She's got energy and feels better. Okay, so what do y'all think? I think that's kind of good for our base because we're going to add a bunch of ribbon and a sign and a top hat, maybe some legs. I'm not sure. There's going to be a lot of product in this, so I think I'm going to end it right there. And all I'm going to do is just cut it off. We've gone all the way around, so this is where we started when we came down. And we're going to go ahead and just tie it off and cut it off. You pluck blueberries. The teacher, I live in the blueberry capital of the world. Tell me where that is, Anna. Now, we grow blueberries here, too. We have a nursery that's next door to us, and they've been growing strawberries for a long time. Then they tried blueberries, and that didn't work too well because of the frost here. And then now they're going to do raspberries. So this will be interesting. But what they do is they grow the starter plants. They don't really let them fruit out. So that's what's next door to us. Is Sierra's Nursery is the name of them. All right, so let's roll this puppy back up. All right, and then we're going to be adding more mesh. Don't forget, we're going to add the pink. Now, I just don't know if I want to do pink curls or I want to do pink ruffles. So let's try both and see how it looks. This is a really wide frame too, you guys. This was like a 16-inch frame. So it's going to be significant only because the hat is very large and I needed a bigger wreath form. Thanks, Shorty. I'm going to take a little sip. You know what? I just got new glasses and they're too strong. I thought I'd just go for it, but now I can't even see. So I'm going to change glasses. There we go. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Okay. So here's what a curl is going to look like. And I just take it and I just curl it up. I don't know if you guys can see me on this side. But I'm just going to make a nice little big curl here. And then scrunch it right in the middle, okay? And I am going to start on the outside because I really want to stay away from the middle because of that hat. At least for right now, anyway. You guys didn't even tell me if you like curls or you want ruffle. So here's a curl, okay? So that's how the curl's going to look. It's just like that. All right. Oh, it's so pretty. 18 degrees, 12 to 24 inches of snow by Monday. Holy smackers, Barb. Good night. This mesh holder is by Susie Brown. She is Susie's Wreath, and I've got her link in my comments. Susie, where are you? She's here somewhere, you guys, but I got it from Susie's Wreath and Things. But there is a link in the comments at the very, very top, and I do have a link for her. She has 3 different kinds of mesh holders, so go ahead and check that out. So there's a curl, y'all. Get rid of this. Okay. And then I'm going to show you what a ruffle looks like. Hi, first-timer Kim. Welcome to my page. I'm Mary, and this is Queen Bee Wreaths and Decor. And we sure do appreciate you coming. I hope you like our page and want to come back. And I did set up notifications on this live if you ever want to know when I'm going live again. So you can write, just type in live in the comments, and it'll send you over to my automated system. And it'll ask you to comment with the word live again, and it will set you all up. The notification center will set you all up. Okay, so there's a ruffle, and here's a curl. Which one do you like? I'm going to ask. Yeah, Shorty, I got her link posted in the comment section way up high. It's like I've got my supply guy and I've got my mesh roller person up there. You're in New Hampshire. Hi, Michelle. Okay, Kim, where are you from? We all want to know. You like the curls better, Jenny? Ruffle my feathers, Ramona. I got 2 curls, and 1 ruffle. Thanks, you guys. Live. Thanks for typing live. You'll get a message from me as soon as you get it. Just type the word live again and reply to that automated system, and it will set you up. But you have to reply to it. Hi, Tukey. I didn't even see you here, girl. All right, we're going with the ruffle. I can see people are liking the ruffle. All right, we'll do a ruffle. We'll do a ruffle. All right, let's get this one out. Let's reuse it. At least it's going to be tight down on the bottom here in the middle, so it won't be too bad. We won't be too noticeable. So we're just going to stretch it out a little bit. And then, there we go. We got us a little bow tie. Ruffle technique right there, you guys. All right, we're just going to tie this baby back in. And again, we're adding more mesh, so that means make sure you tie those ties tight down to the frame. Okay? All right, there we go. Let's get us another one. So let's get all these over here. Well, we got it. Ooh, you guys love the ruffle. I love the ruffle. I have to say I'm a fan of the ruffle too. Hi, first time Charlene. How's it going? Where are you from? Rhode Island. You know, my son, when he was in 5th grade, wrote all about Rhode Island. I love Rhode Island just for that. And we do have notifications set up here, you guys. So if you want to know when I'm going live again, you just type in the word live in the comments, wait for the message, and the message will say type the word live so that the automated system knows you're a live person and not a, automated account or robot. That's all they really care about. You like the poofs? I like the poofs too. When I'm going to use, a nice statement piece, I like to do the ruffle. It just really makes the piece stand out a little bit more. I don't know, that's something I have found anyway. But we're going to be adding all kinds of goody stuff. Aloha, Janita? Juanita, Janita. That just reminded me of a cartoon, but I'm not going to repeat it. But that was great. I just can't believe I just called you Johnita. Hey, Juanita. How's it going, Juanita? Okay, let's get back to business here. I'm such a nutcase right now. Oh, thank you, Juanita. Yes, I'm using the awesome hat, Pam, tonight. Tonight is the night. I'm doing it. We're going to add the hat. I might add the legs. I'm not sure about the legs. I'm on the fence with the legs. So, but I love the sign that I picked to go with it. And I love the hat. The hat is the bomb. Thebomb.com. It is just so pretty. Pretty, 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 you guys. Yes, I am putting the hat on this wreath right in the middle. Thanks, Shorty. I think I got it at the Wreath shop. If not, check Craft Outlet. It's a Raz. It's made by Raz, R-A-Z. So, you know, I think it was from last year, you guys. So I don't know if there's going to be a lot in stock because of, you know, I don't know, because I shop a year in advance. I'd get myself together. Nutcase is what I am. I know, right? I am. You just never know what you're going to get with me. You just never know. I'm always a basket case or a nut case, or I'm just on fire. Like right now, I'm on fire. I'm like literally having my own, you know, one of those moments. Just comes on, flashing you. For those of you gals out there who know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, your own personal little summer. Whew. It's got to be 100 degrees in here, feels like. I don't know. Thanks, Pam. I appreciate it. The family's doing good. We're, you know, all just gearing up for winter time right now, Shorty. We need to get the trees. You know, we got to get the little mummies. They call them mummies. You know where I showed you guys the nut that hangs, you know, inside of a little shell or a hull, as they call it? When we shake those off to harvest, some of those don't come off. They're either too green or, you know, they just didn't ripen right and they're stuck on there. So we have to get those off. And we don't want to shake the living daylights out of the tree and, you know, harm the tree. So we wait for our first rain to come. And it just makes it all soft. And then we bring the shaker in and we shake off those mummies. They're called mummies. Those things are like a little habitat for worms or bugs of any kind that we don't want in the tree. So we have to mummy shake them to get them off. And that's what they've done. And then they blow them back into the middle of the row. And then my son goes back behind that with the mower on the tractor. And he mows. And then they're going to spray some fungicide so that the water, you know, it'll protect the tree. And it's like a copper oil. It just protects from moisture coming in. Okay. Well, I know. I'm dying. I need to put a dang fan in here now, Ramona. I'm telling you, I'm like, whew, good night. Hot Flash City. Sorry. Not the, you know, we have a lot of grass. The grass right now between the rows are about this high. And the reason why we do that, we keep the grass kind of long during the winter, is so that whatever bugs are in there are going to stay down there. And it also acts as like, not like mulch, but it does cover the ground. It keeps the moisture in. Does that make sense? And then when the grass gets wet in the morning, it helps keep everything nice and moist underneath so that the ground is not dry bone dry. There you go. So it's not too muddy right now, but it is around, you know, the barn and everywhere else. So let's add this hat, kids. Okay, we're going to add this in, and I've already prepared it with my pipe cleaners, and I remember there was one side I really, really loved. Okay, so I'm going to put it right in the middle. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to stand up one sec. Make sure that I'm going to have this right where I want it. Make sure that the ties are not going to go underneath. All right. And now I'm just going to wire this through. Okay, and I always like to take my pipe cleaners through the poof so that it stays up on top of the wreath and not sinking down into where the tie is. That's just a little tip that you guys might like to know. There we go. All right, and I'm going to bring it up and tie it into the top of the wreath bracket. Okay, if I can get my finger. Oh, here goes my wrist. Ouch. I told you I fell, right? You all know that I fell the other day and slid across my floor. I forgot to tell you, you know, I put 2 big scratches on my floor, my wooden floors. So I had to get down in there with some wax and some stain. I was like, what the heck? All right, that's in there really nice. So this is going by real smooth, you guys. That actually works really good. I don't even know if I need this other pipe cleaner. What do I do with it? Here it is. So, let's see. Where do I want that to go? I may just pull it down just a little bit so that you can't see underneath the hat. There we go. Oh, it's so gorgeous, you guys. What a pretty, pretty, pretty piece. I just love it. I do. Okay, I kind of want to put this up here. Let's try this. All right. I'm just looking for a good place to tie this down at. So hang in there with me, y'all. Trying to see. Maybe I ought to come down a little bit tighter with the top. And then, okay. All right, let's see here. Hang in there with me. So it's just going to take a little bit of maneuvering because it's such a big piece. That's why I went with the poof, y'all. And I didn't go around too many times because you got to at least sink it in a little bit, make it look like it's all one so that you can incorporate it, you know, with your mesh. There we go. Get that puppy down in there. There we go. Okay. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. And I'll come back in here and I will cinch it down a little bit better when we're not live so that we're not taking too much of your time tonight. And we haven't even added our tails yet, so we still have ribbon to add into this. And we want to make sure we got time for that. All right. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so now we're going to see, so now you see why I didn't add the curls into the centerpiece. There we go. All right. Just trying to get that top hat to come down a little bit on the top. And there she is. There she is with the hat. Okay, and then we're going to add our sign right here. And we're going to add some tails out on the outside. So we want to make sure that nothing pretty and expensive is going to get hidden underneath all of your embellishments because that's just kind of a waste of your piece, right? We're going to add this to the bottom here. I think I might want it to come up a little bit. But I do like it in the middle. It's just that this needs to maybe go back a little ways. I'm going to have to finagle this thing a little bit into your mesh. Okay. Alrighty, let's get some tails on first before I put on the sign. I think I want to do that. How's everybody doing? Do anybody have any questions with that? Good. Pink, your favorite color. Oh, Mel. I know, isn't that hat amazing, Valerie? The hat, it just reminds me of the Mad Hatter too. I know, attaching signs are the hardest part. It's a, Veronica, it's a Raz hat. It's made by Raz. And I got it last year. And I am going to either say it's from the Wreath shop or Craft Outlet, I think. Because back then is when I was first starting, and those were primarily, really primarily the Craft Outlet was where I was primarily buying stuff. But I can't remember who carries Raz. I know both of them carry Raz products. So you can't go wrong with either one of those places. It's just finding this exact hat might be a challenge. Thanks, Pam. Thank you, Katie. So it's made by Raz, R-A-Z. And we're going to just go ahead and fold these tails right in half. Give them a little shape before you put them in. And we're going to tie them in. I'm going to start with the outside first. I might even add some green tubing, flex tubing. I'm not sure. I have to think on that because this is so pretty. It's just such a pretty little piece. Pretty and pink. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I don't have girls, you guys, so I have all boys. So I never get to do anything feminine. I never do. And I fell in love with this hat when I saw it. I mean, in love. I had to have it. It's one of those kind of pieces where, like, I know it's expensive, but I gotta have it. It's beautiful. So, there you go. Anybody else have any more questions? We're just cruising along here. All right. And I think my wreath form, you guys, was a 15-inch. I think I got those at Craft Outlet as well. And the ties on it also have the iridescent white rainbow foil in it, so it matches the mesh. You know, I just thought that the embellishments are so, you know, big on this. They're such a great statement piece. I wasn't quite sure of how much else I wanted to throw into it, because after a while it could get a little big, a little noisy, if you will. But you know, some people just love that about wreaths, or, you know, the more you could throw at it, the better. And I'm really glad I found this welcome sign, because I really think the welcome sign is going to be really pretty. This is just going to be such a little pretty dainty little pink piece. Just reminds me of a nice tea party, Easter brunch. I just love it. What a great gift it'd be for a baby shower. If you knew someone was having a girl, wouldn't that be cute? Wouldn't that be really cute? So we're just tying on the outside tails for right now. I love these ribbons. They're really well made. Nice and thick. Can't go wrong. Good products here, you guys. Everything is going to be your top of the line product in this wreath. Like I say, I use very high quality products, so you know you're going to get a nice tight wreath and a nice full one with really good quality ribbons. And so yeah, not to fret when you look at it in my shop and you go, oh, I remember that. Okay, we'll put that one over there. There we go. And I love the canvas ribbons. They just hold up so nice. They curl nice. Two of them are canvas and one of them is a sheer. So I really love that. Very pretty. I love this ribbon. This is a new one that came out. This is one I just grabbed one of, which I wish I would have grabbed more than one roll. Oh well, what are you going to do? More shipping. The tails are 12. I made them 12. I didn't want anything being too crazy because I really want the focal point to be on the attachments. with the accents of colors here and there. You all, if you knew me, I have always been kind of a very monochromatic kind of person with design, and wreathing has really brought color into my life, much more than I ever have before. It's really fun. It's nice. I used to do a lot of home interior designing, that's why. And of course, a lot of people don't like a lot of bright colors in their homes. So, hi, Johnny. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I miss you guys so much. I know I've kind of taken a break, and then I got hurt. I got sick, and then I got hurt. I'm like, oh, this is not good. But I'm back. I just got to take kind of easy on my shoulder and my arm here. This left, or my right arm, my left, my right. Right. You know what I mean. All right, so I only made 9 of these because I was going to add more ribbon. There were 3 other colors that I really liked, but I thought this was it. This is it. I like these colors. I'm not going anymore. So we might end up cutting some ribbon tonight. And I'll show you how I do that to make things go by really fast. All right, and I'm just sticking to the outside right now with this wreath. And I'm really not sure where I'm going to put my sign. I thought it was going to fit right down on the bottom nice, but it looks like it's really tight down there. So we might move the hat around a little bit. I might move it up because I really want that welcome sign, you know, right there. And then maybe we could put some legs down on the bottom. I don't know. We could get as crazy as we want. This hat is just enormous. The hat is huge. That's what I love about this piece. The hat is just to die for. All right. Gosh, what pretty colors. I'm loving it. Yeah, we're going to have to cut more ribbon. I think I might, you know, put a few just kind of around the hat in the middle and see how that looks. But I really got to get it to where I want it. Yeah, man, I tell you what. I know. Well, Valerie, I'm telling you, I got 4 boxes when I was down, and I'm like, ugh. My husband's home, right? Because we're winterizing the orchard, so he's been home. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, you didn't see that. He goes, you need to use what you got. I'm like, I know. But I don't have a lot of spring stuff because really, this was the time of year that I started last year where I said, okay, I'm going for it. I'm doing it. I'm going for it. So that's when I really started to try to build up my inventory. But spring was basically here. So, you know, I just needed a few more spring items. Don't we all? We just need a few more things. Just a few. Just a few more rolls. But, you know, I got a big trip coming up. We're going to the Wreath Makers Live. My husband and I are going. So, I got to save some of my money because I am going to love New Orleans. Nala. Oh, thank you, Bree. Thank you for sharing, you guys. First time, Kay. Hi, Kay. Everybody say hello to Kay. Hi, Kay. This is my page. I'm Mary. I'm with Queen Bee Wreaths Decor. And I hope you like our page. Hope you come back. I do have notifications set on this live. If anybody hasn't signed up for notifications, you could do so by just typing the word live in the comment section. Wait for the message to come, and the message will ask you to reply one more time. That's our notification center. It's free, so all it wants to do is confirm that you are a live person, so you have to just type in live one more time and send it back to the notification center, and they'll pick it up. But if you don't reply to the message, it will not sign you up for notifications, so just know that. Thanks, Elaine. Hi, Elaine. All right, well, we got a few more, 2 more on the bottom row here on the outer side. And I'm just kind of fluffing these out a little bit, giving it some oomph. Fluff, fluff, fluff. So, I love the little pink canvas bunnies on the ribbon. That's so cute. I want to hear my big dog barking outside. I have a Rottweiler as well. And she's barking because all the guys are out in the orchard and she's like, who's in my path? Who's on my ground? So, yeah. Nuts here today. Are you losing the feed, Christy? Christy, swipe out and then swipe back in. Sometimes you have to go all the way out and come back in. But we have clear skies and our internet's working pretty good today over here. So I don't think it's us. It could be Facebook too, y'all. You know how they are. Oops, wrong way. Polka dots on the top. I love the polka dot. It has a little iridescent rainbow glitter in the dots, which I love. Love, love, love. All right, let's get that centered. It keeps going in and out. Is it freezing, Pam? Do you think it's your guys' weather? Are you guys having any crazy weather? Hi, Georgia. Hey, girl. Alicia. How's it going? I was just thinking of Georgia today. My daddy was from Georgia. One day, I'll be able to go back. All right, just getting these little tails tied in and fluffing them out. Gosh, they're so nice and thick. Oh, the canvas is so pretty. And the little bunnies. All right, we are definitely going to need to cut more ribbon, I think, because I definitely want to add some to the top. We could even add some pink curls in around the hat, but I'll ask you guys. You guys are going to give me some ideas here, I hope, so that you could see if we need to add a little more pink around the hat, or do we want to keep the white around the hat so that the focal point is more set on that hat. So there's some design features I want to ask you guys about. See what y'all know out there. You're getting snow, Pam. Oh, isn't the ribbon beautiful? I just love these colors. I love Easter. Easter colors are so pretty. Again, because I don't have girls. I have all boys. I never got to do pastels with the girls. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at all. I love my boys. I love my guys. Don't get me wrong. They're good. They're good kids. But none of them are ready to settle down. Not anytime soon. Anyway. So, okay, so we got all the bottom done. Okay. We just kind of round it out, poop it out. I kind of got this rabbit's hat kind of at an angle where it's coming down here. I'm wondering if I need to pull it up. What do y'all think? See how you can see the top of his hat more? I could just put the mesh. See, this is why you go on the poof, so that the poof is like holding your hat up, but I think I got it on top of a poof too high because now it just wants to totally sit up on top of the mesh. And I need it to go back in the mesh a little ways. We need it to incorporate into the wreath just a little bit more. So I'm going to pull up the mesh behind the hat a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now she's good. Oh, yeah. That's way better. There we go. So now I can add some ribbon tails up on top of the hat. What do you think about putting tails around this whole white piece? Or should I add some more ruffles? Don't you love these colors, Venus? I love them. You like it? I would place the hat a bit higher and at the top of it, just a little crooked on one side. So what I'm kind of looking in here as well, and I see like a nice, let's see, where is this piece? Right here seems like a lot of white. So again, we're going to add that sign, so don't fret. We are covering a lot of this right here. We're going to tie this in. And I think what we can do is put a nice pretty bow right around here. Maybe add some more of the pink. And put that in there. And I will put more ribbon up around here. And I don't know, what do you all think? I wasn't sure about this. And I also have some top hat picks that I got at Hobby Lobby the other day. It was on sale. It was 60% off, or 50% off. But look at this, you guys. I have, oh, they're stuck together. Oh, Lord, here they come, tumbling down. Glitter wants to hang on to everything. Okay. Let's get these. My hands aren't working tonight. Okay. Well, they're stuck together, so I will spread them apart. But this is what it would look like if we add these little guys down here. And we stick them up in there. Whoop. There goes our sign. And we're going to put it in like so. But I'm not sure I'm liking these legs too much, because they are very long. And I would need to bring them up quite a bit. I'm not sure. What do you guys think of the legs? You think the hat needs to come up too, Pam? I think so too. All right, here we go. We're going to do the hat. We're going to move our hat. So that means I got to untie all this stuff. So give me a sec here. I'm going to push it out so that we can move her up. And I am like literally on the top rail of the back of the wreath form. So let's get it out. I'm going to have to get it out of this out of the mesh. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay. So let's move it up here. And again, I need to go through the mesh, otherwise it's going to sink down in there too far. See, this is what I love about lives. You guys get to help, right? And learn. And we get to create and design together. I love that. I love it. We learn together. Do you love the entire thing? Thanks you. Thanks you. Thank you, Yvonne. I'm sorry. I'm nuts tonight. I don't know. I'm on fire. I'm burning. I'm having my own personal heat wave right now. Whew. I think it's all the lights maybe. I don't know. How's the height on that, you guys? We're going to have to add some curls because, see, now we can see under the hat. But I can fix that. I'm not too worried about it. All right, pick. So, why don't, okay, then that way the sign can go right up under in here. See that? That'll be better. Oh, much better. All right, let's add some more pink in it because it's looking a little naked right here. It's always fun to go a little naked, but not a lot. Oops, there goes my iPad. I'm telling you, I'm like, I need a bigger, I don't know what's happening. Things are shrinking. Oh, and of course I moved my screen. Sorry, everybody. I'm back. Sorry. That was a little crazy. Okay, let's put in a few more of these ruffles of the pink. And we'll cut us some more ribbon. And we'll take it from there. We just need a little more color. Maybe just like in 3 spots. What do you think? Maybe. Oh gosh. Okay, there's one. We'll see how many we need. I know, it's like a bull in a china shop, Johnny, I swear to God. I'm like, don't breathe hard. Don't step on the ground too hard. Because then we'll just have a ribbon nightmare in here, y'all. Telling you. All right, let's get one right in here. And I should probably add that sign so that we know just where we're going to put our ribbons, and a little more pink. Might, well, let's get that sign in there. I really want, I think I'm going to need, I'm thinking out loud. See how this all works, you guys? It's a work in progress. Oh, that's okay, Tina. Where did I get my hat? It's made by Wreaths, and I got it last year, or a few. I got it way before Easter. Let's just put it that way. And wherever Wreaths products are sold is where you'll be able to find this. And I think Craft Outlet or the Wreath Shop is one of the places that you can find this at. I know they carry Wreaths anyway. All right, here we go. Here is the balancing act of trying to get your sign centered. Let me get in here and see what the heck I'm doing. Just trying to get it around. And again, I fell on my hand this week and really wrenched my wrist, and my whole hand got crushed. So it's kind of tough working around the bracket of the wreath form itself. So I appreciate you guys' patience. All right, let's get this other side in. And we'll take it from there and see how it looks. See if it needs to be recentered. Just putting it through the mesh so that the sign will not sink and hide underneath everything. Okay, maybe I won't go through that part. Let's pick another part of the mesh. You must go through. There we go. All right. So I'm thinking, we may need a little more mesh underneath this sign, you guys, because I really don't want this to come up here. Not a lot of people are going to see it because it's going to be hanging on your door, but I think I need more mesh behind this. I really do. So let's flip this over. And I'm going to put a few pink curls behind it. I'm going to just turn it to its side because I need a little more height. I need just a little more oomph right here. So I'm going to just ruffle up a couple more pieces. Like I said, I'm running out of space in this shop. What the heck is going on? How about I move this? There we go. Okay. Good Lord. I'm running out of space. All right. Hi, Mary. Thank you so much. Good to see you guys. Hi, Sandra. Thanks, you guys. Thanks so much. I know it's been a while, huh? I know. Our whole house got sick. My husband even got sick, which is really crazy because he never gets sick. But yeah, then he gave it to me. So, and then I fell. Just a train wreck. But my my live that I did, the last wreath on, the Valentine's a bushel and a peck, that's sold. So here we are, need to make some more wreaths, which is fun. I love making them. Oh yeah, it definitely needed some more mesh here, guys. Big time. It needed something. This will do it. We just need to fill this wreath out. I thought I was going to get too carried away by putting too much product in. So I went light on the mesh, but it needs more. More is better. I didn't think it would need more, but it's definitely screaming more. So I need one more pink piece. Let's get it off the mesh roller here real quick, and I'll measure it out. So I just took 12-inch strips, you guys. Where's my mesh cutter? All right. Okay. Oh, better push this down. Fall off. All right. Yep, Just one more. That's all I really needed. You just never know what's going to happen with your mesh until you get rolling. Oh yeah, now I need to loosen up my sign a little bit. That's what we needed, kids. We needed more mesh. We just needed more mesh. Note to self. All right, now I got to untie this puppy, get the sign moved, not make it so tight, because you don't want to squish everything down. There we go. Okay, I'm liking that a lot better now. Let's push these down. Okay. Oh, stay there. Sorry, kids. Just wants to go all over the place today. There we go. All right. Okay. Get it tied on, then we'll tie the other side down. And then we'll add some more ribbons. Oh, and I need one more pink. See, I have one spot. It should have more pink. Whoops, get up here, little guy. All right. Okay, my pipe cleaner wants to bend on me. Going through the mesh. I've got 3 layers of mesh I'm going through here. So just, oh, and there goes the pipe cleaner. All right, get in there, little guy. Almost feel it. Almost had it. It's worth it, though. The wait is worth it. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. We needed more mesh, you guys. Let's see how, if I've got this centered now. I don't know. Okay. All right. What do you think so far? Oh, I need one more pink thing, so hold on one sec. That, oops. Yeah. It doesn't look like it's straight, y'all. All right. Better. Mo better. There you go. All right, let's put one more pink piece on here. Don't you love it, Sandra? You're so sweet. I just love the prettiness of it. It's just so pretty. What do you guys think of the legs? Do you like the bunny legs, or are the bunny legs out? Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. And it's so shiny and glittery. Oh, stunning. It's just so pretty. So, so pretty. I'm going to add one more pink. Just going to keep adding. Here I thought I was going to get too carried away with mesh, and no way. I like it big. So there you go. That's what I get for thinking. No legs. I kind of thought so too. The legs kind of give it a whimsical kind of look. And this is just really, I don't know. I keep wanting to use the word petite, and that is the wrong word. And it's elegant. I don't know. It's just so light and pretty and just pastel-y. Just, I like it. I love it. I love these colors. Well, it just needed a whole lot more mesh. So that means it's going to need some more ribbon. What do you think? Pretty in pink. It is pretty in pink, isn't it? I love it. So some ribbon tails or maybe a few bows maybe. What do you guys think? That came out pretty. I love it. Ooh, that's nice. What a pretty piece. Let's cut some more ribbon. I don't know if I'm going to, look at this other ribbon. I don't know if it's going to be the right pink, but it has all the colors in the hat. Look at this. It's a very light baby pale pink with little yellow roses and pink roses with green stems. And I thought about putting like a nice bow down here. No legs. Bows. Yes, more ribbon. I think I need to tie in some more ribbon tails off to the side. And then maybe put a big bow down here. See, that's my original plan, was to put this big bow down here with this and then the legs. But I think we're going to stick without the legs. Know what I'm saying? A few ribbon tails, no bows. Johnny, you crack me up. Every time Johnny, poor Johnny, she says, let's do this instead. We end up doing the other. So I don't know. Sorry, Johnny. We'll figure it out. We're going to do some tails. Let's get some tails on. So on my Pro Bow the hand, row C to row C is 12 inches. So that's how I do my measuring. So I think, let me look at this baby. She's so pretty. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 5 and take it from there. See how that works out. So 5 more extra tails. And they're going to be at 12 inches. Okay. Little bunnies on my pink canvas. Isn't that cute? I love this ribbon. And it comes in every color as well. Flip these around. And we're going to dovetail the ends. Well, if I can get them apart. That's what I love about the ribbon too, is I love wire edged ribbon so that when it ships, everyone can just reshape it. It holds its shape really nice, and it just fluffs. It just makes fluffing your wreath so much nicer and easier. I love the wire ribbon. Okay, so we have 5 of those. All right, well, come back here, Ken. Come on back. Ribbon tails, ribbon tails. Bows! Sandra wants bows. Thank you, Tukey. Thank you, Sandra. You guys are awesome. I was so nervous about doing this hat because I love this hat so much I didn't want to mess it up. Ow. Okay. So this makes cutting ribbon really fast. Real fast. Instead of cutting one at a time. Okay. Oops, got one that's backwards. Here we go. Whoop, no, it wasn't. I lied. What's that all about? All right, I like to line them up a little bit. Just kind of pat them all even. Say, good ribbon. I wish I would have bought more of this. This color is gorgeous. I love this ribbon. I think it came from Craft Outlet as well. It's one of my faves. Let's get these guys up here a little bit. There we go. And I just fold it in half, keeping the edges down to the bottom and on the outer side of where I'm cutting. See? Dovetail. Okay, and then we're going to do our polka dotted iridescent rainbow glitter. Let's get this guy out of the way. Don't you love Craft Outlet? I love Craft Outlet. You do like the legs, Carol? Okay, what do I do with the other ones? Guys, I'm losing my stuff here. I don't know what's going on. All right. We're just getting a couple more pieces of ribbon tails going. Put around the edge of the hat. I didn't want to go too much, so we just kind of eyeballed it, and now we're adding more. Oops, took my peg with me. There we go. Flip these and dovetail these. Alright. Boy, this stuff is glitter city. Nothing wrong with that, though. Little glitter never hurt anybody. I don't think. Never hurt me. Just a pain in the butt to clean up. That's alright. That's why I have a little dust buster. And my little, you know what else I use? Leah from Leah's Wreaths. She said, go get yourself one of those Swifter sweeper things, the little handheld one, and use that to clean the glitter up off of your board and everywhere. And I'm like, oh, good idea. So that's what my tip was. Okay, this has got to go over here. Hold on, y'all. All right, look at that. Look at that. Do you see that glitter on me? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay, I'm not going to stress about that. That's an all-nighter cleaner right there. Did I post that one post? I said, I felt like cleaning my house today, so I went to my craft room until it passed. All right, so we're going to work with the top here, right just around here. I hope I added enough. If not, we can always add more. We'll take it from there. So the more I add to this wreath, the more expensive it gets. So just because the embellishments on here are kind of pricey, a little bit, I wanted to try and keep it at least a little bit affordable, but you know me. I know, I wish we had more craft stores everywhere. Right here? Is that what you're talking about, Val? I know. That's why I'm adding ribbon tails, you guys, because there was a few bare spots. And it, again, is a way your ties, all I have to do is just move the pink over a little bit, and it'll hide that white. It's all in the fluffing, girl. It's all in the fluffing. All the tricks are in the fluffing. Alright, we're just going to tie these down and then spread them out. I'm going to go a little bit towards the hat. Not too much because I want to try and keep that a focal point without covering it. Which is why you don't want to get too crazy with your tails. You don't want to get too long with them, because they will start to look like little spider legs, and you don't want that. There we go. Do it like this. Yeah. And I usually like to kind of cover up my tail or my pipe cleaners a little bit. Pencil ties. Anybody have any questions? Guys are doing good. We're doing good tonight. All right. Fold that in half. There we go. See how this baby turns out. I think we are going to side without the legs. It's such a pretty piece. Okay. I'm just going right around the top of this, not on the bottom, because we've got a lot of action going on at the bottom already. Okay, just separating and pulling these little tails out. I'm ready to yank it off my table here. Just curl, take your fingers and just roll that ribbon out and straighten those wires out. That's all you got to do when you receive these wreaths. Just straighten it out. Just run your ribbon right through your fingers like so. And it'll just curl right up for you. And poof out your bows a little bit and your tails when you get your wreath in the mail. Just fluff it back out. Get it all pretty and set where you want. If there's any fraying that happens on your wreath, just cut those off. And I swear once you stop messing with it and touching it, it'll be just fine. It's just getting it where you want it and fluffing up the ribbons and then trimming off any pieces that you see that might be fraying. I don't have a lot of fraying on mine because I don't handle it that much. But some mesh you'll find will fray more than others. But like this wide foil, it's great. It doesn't really fray at all. So that's why I like using it a lot. Hi, Ann. Hi, Carla. That's okay, girl. Look at us. We're just flying through this wreath. We're going to town. Oh, I see one more spot where I could put more ribbon, you guys. I'm just going to load this puppy up. I'm telling you. She's going to be a pretty little bunny when we're done. Yep. All right, we'll get this one fluffed out. We're just tying in some tails. We looked at the bunny legs. We're not sure we like the bunny legs, so I don't know if we're going to add bunny legs. She's just too pretty to be too cartoony. Does that make sense? Or whimsical. This is a little more classier, a little more dainty, a little more zhuzh in it, if you will. Thank you, Sandra. I feel a little better. I do. I still can't do my tulip wreath yet because I can't really put a lot of pressure on my hand yet because I crushed it. Yo, I sat down, I fell actually, and I landed directly on my right butt cheek. And my hand was underneath it. Thank God my hand was there. It probably would have broke my hip. Landed hard though. That's all I got to say is, boy, oh boy, I don't bounce back like I used to. And man, I hit hard. I went down. So I need to slow down. That's all. I just have to slow down. I move way too fast. I think my brain, it's my brain. It just thinks I'm 20 still, dummy. I'm no 20-year-old anymore. I can't move that fast. Oh, I love this. And the pink rabbits are so cute. You guys, I swear this is such a pretty little piece. I do love these ribbons too. I do. Be really cute with a nice bow up there, but man, that top hat is just such a good statement piece. All right, let's see, where else? One more. Then we'll take a looky gander at it and we'll see what we think and if we want to add anything else. But she's getting pretty fluffy right now. She's big. All right. Don't you love these ribbons? Oh my goodness. Now this white sheer ribbon I got maybe 3 years ago at Michael's. A long time ago. Or was it? I think it was either Michael's or it was Hobby Lobby. Who has Celebrate? I think it's Michael's. Michael's is Celebrate. It was a while ago though because I've had that for a long time in my craft supplies before I started really getting into wreaths. Aw, aw, you guys, they came out so pretty. 12, Elaine. They're 12 inches. I didn't want to go too crazy and long with them. Because that hat just, it's such a great statement piece that, you know, I don't want anything else taken away from it. Because it is the prime real estate on this wreath. again, take that ribbon and shape it whichever direction you want it to go. All right. What do you guys think so far? I really want to say this needs to come down this way. I'm going to have to wiggle with that sign just a little bit and figure it out. But once I get it up on my easel and I start working it, I'll get it right. But that W wants to come up unless I just bring this whole thing up a little bit. What do you guys think? Up higher, lower with the sign? No. Yes, the ears are wired. Is that too cute? Or are we looking to be a little more stately? I guess is the word I'm looking for. Stately? Maybe he's bent too much. Trying to see what side. I'm watching myself in my iPad, you guys, to kind of get an idea how symmetry this is. How symmetrical. What up? Wait, the sign up? Yeah, I like it right underneath the hat myself, personally. That's where I like it too. I'm going to tie that down a little bit better then, since we know where we want it. Let's get that puppy in there. And what I'll do is I'm going to glue down the pipe cleaners that I've wrapped this sign with, because I don't want it slipping around. And I'm going to tie it up by one of the ties that are actually on the base so that it doesn't slide, because you don't want your sign sliding around at all. Once you get them on, you want them to stay on. There we go. Much better. How do you like the ears? Straight or bent? Thank you, guys. Thanks, Cindy. Aren't the ears cute? You want to add a bow right here? We can add a bow. Let me see something. I don't know if I'm going to like this ribbon. That's why I'm just going to take... What do you guys think of this ribbon with this? It's a paler pink than the actual piece, but it has, what I like about it is that it has the green stems in it and the yellow that match the green and the yellow in the hat. But it is a very, you know, pale pink. Let's see here. See if we can't do a little bow on this. Little bow, just like a little bow, not like a giant bow. I mean, we could do like a 7/6 ribbon bow if we want to. We could do a big bow, or we could do just a little bow, like a little bow tie with some long tails. Do you like that color pink with this? Ears bent, 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 bent. Good. Good. Okay, perfect. All right, now what do you guys think of this bow? Or this actual ribbon? Should I go up high with it? Should I go a little bit lower with it? Give me some. This ribbon, I think I got at Craft Outlet. I think. I didn't even write it. Usually I write it. So you guys, if I don't write my stuff on my ribbon rolls, I forget. And if I didn't write it on here, that means I didn't get it recently, because that is a trick I learned a long time ago. No bow. Beautiful as is, no bow. No on the bow. No bow. I got a yes, 2 yeses, but like 3 or 4 no's. You guys, no bow. That's 4 no's. Nobody's liking the bow, huh? I mean, it doesn't have to be this kind of bow. I can make it a little, you know, I can make a fancy bow too. I don't know. With several, you know. You know what else I have is a shabby chic. Yes, wait. No bow, no bow. I like the bottom of the sign. Yes, yes, no, no. Oh my God. Everybody is like, no. No on the bow. All right. As is? Y'all think it's done? What about some pics? Listen to me. I wanted to make it like nice and simple for the statement piece to really stick out. Now I want to throw more stuff at it. Let's see what else we can do. Where are my pens? Gotta find my pens. All right. So let's put this back. All right. That means I'm gonna need my wire cutters. Okay. Did you all see my pick, you guys? So each pick has a few little eggs on it, and there's some little curlies on it that I'm going to have to dissect because I'm not going to put this giant old thing in there. What's Melody saying? I think a big old bow with a bunch of different ribbons with long tails. Go big or go home! I know, right? But somebody has to buy this piece. Put the small top hats. Okay. Try the legs again. Okay. That's what we're here for, kids. I'm just going to, well, I want to cut them apart, but I don't. Because then I'll lose them. So let's just slide them under for right now. Just kind of get a little gander. And, you know, they have wire in them. So I can bend them, and I can actually make her cross her legs so she could be bent where her knees are bent a little bit and not just coming straight down like stick legs. But we'll put some movement in it if we want to add the paws, the foot paws, the legs. You like the giant bow idea? Tell me what you think while I grab this bow real quick. But then that means I got to find a button for it. Because it was a bow for Valentine's Day that I was going to add something to, but I decided not to. So I actually put a different wooden piece on this. You all, did you get to see the little treat that I gave you guys today on my page? I did a tutorial. I posted a tutorial on the rag bow. Here's my rag bow. And I put a little wooden sign on it, just a wooden little ornament, because I was going to add it to a Valentine's Day piece, but I chose not to do that. But I don't think it's going to work with this, although it is right in that alley of shabby chic, if you will, but it's the wrong color because I'm using pure white. There's white, pure white. This won't work. So I'd have to find a different fabric. But when you're talking big bow, this is obviously too many ribbons. This is a very big rag bow. But that's kind of what you're looking at with a big bow. But I don't like this rag bow with it. But that's a rag bow, you guys. Did you all see that? I gave you all a little free tutorial on how to make these. Somebody else. It was another designer. But I've learned how to make them, and I did it. And you could use different size width. So where are we here? Yes, yes, yes. I love the legs. No legs. Oh, Lord. You guys. A lime green polka dotted ribbon bow. You think a green one, huh? The legs are cute. I like the legs. No legs. Yes, yes, yes. No. Like the bow idea. Where's the fabric now from Sweetie? The fabric, any fabric store, Cynthia. Off-white doesn't go. I agree, Mel. I know, aren't they pretty, Sandra? Okay, you love the legs. Love the legs. I like the legs better. You need paws to hold the sign. I know, I can't find paws, Carol. How hard is shipping if there are legs? It's a good question. It's going to be a big box. So, a little bigger box. And I may just have to like fold them up just a little bit, but remember there is a wire in here, you guys. So that's what makes these pieces so nice, is that you can put them any old way you want them once you get it. You want me to try to bend the legs a little bit? You guys are digging the legs, huh? I know, I'm on a final tiebreaker. You guys are killing me. I thought, all right, so let's cut these suckers apart. That's just all there is to it. Where's my scissors here? We'll just get rid of that. So this piece, and again, these are by Raz. Same exact company that makes the hat. I'm just seeing if one is right-footed or left-footed. Trying to get it straightened out a little bit. That's the thing. Once you bend these legs. Okay. I don't want her to look bow-legged, that's for sure. All right. So I was thinking, if we crossed them, what do you think? I don't know. It's going to be a little difficult to do. I don't know. I don't know about crossing. They may just have to hang down, you guys. Chop the legs. You like the bow idea better? The legs complete the rabbit. I think so. I agree. It does. And I don't want any, you know, thing crazy, but I do want to put them way up in here. Only because I don't want them to be the primary, you know, focal point. I want them to, I want that hat. That hat is like gorgeous. But I could, you know, these can go up a little bit higher. You know, have your little legs down there. I need to find some paws. If I find paws, I'm going to find paws that'll hold the sign. But otherwise, this is it. Right here. Chop the legs. I love it. Whack! No. Off with your legs! Off with your legs! Look at that. Don't you love it? Well, okay. I'm going to probably add these. I don't know. Push the legs shorter. Carol, we just did that. I agree. I agree with you, Carol. You just want the little legs hanging down just a little bit. Let's put them a little bit further apart. See what that looks like. I'm hung up on mesh. All right. There we go. So that's how she would look, except centered. A little more. A little bit over more. There we go. Like that. Like the legs shorter. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. You think the shorts look funny? You think they're funny shorter? Looks like a midget rabbit, huh? They need to be scale. See the length of the hat? You guys, this is a design thing that I've learned in interior designing. Is your legs need to be the same length as the hat, at least. Much better. I like them a little bit shorter. I don't like them hanging totally down, but they should be at least the same length from the bottom here as this hat. At least a little bit. I don't know. I'm just like, wish I had the paws though, y'all. Wish I had the little paws to go right here to hold that sign. I'm still on the hunt for them. Susan hates the legs. She's not liking the legs. But this is right where I like it too. They look out of proportion. Susan don't like the legs. You think maybe we need more green? Is that why? I don't know. I didn't grab any green ribbon, y'all. I could try to make a big bow and just put it right there. I could just take all these ribbons right here. They are beautiful. We're stuck. We're on a stalemate. What happened? All right, let's move to the picks. I don't know what to do with the legs. I'm on the fence with the legs, y'all. I just am on the fence with these legs. But you all like the legs. You like the legs. I don't know. Perfect on the legs. Yes, right there. Looks great. I don't have an Old Time Pottery, but I do have a Michaels. I don't have an At Home here. Can you believe that? Ugh. Millie doesn't like the legs either. I don't know. Now I'm stumped. But let's move on. Let's keep this truck rolling. See these little, they have little bunny ears too. Do you see that? Aren't they cute? I hate to tear it apart if we're not going to use it though. So let's see. It may get too junky looking. I don't know. That's a lot of top hat action, you guys. Do you see that? If I start adding these top hats, do you see what's going to happen? Your eyes are going to drift from the hat. I don't want that because that hat is it. It is it. So it would have been nice to have more of these, though, I will admit. I like the grass, but I'm not too sure about the giant picks because I think it's going to take away from the hat. I really, really do. Now, if I can find more of this green stuff, that would have been nice. But I didn't see anything this color. And nothing. I'll have to maybe go look. And this came from, let me see something. Hold on. Let me try something. It might not be the right colors, though. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my word. Okay. It's not really what I really wanted. I got bunny butts. I didn't even know I had these. Oh my gosh. Isn't that cute? I used one of these apparently and tore it apart. Huh. What do you know? I like this grass though. I like this grass. Left side is always where you want your taller items. I'm just playing right now. I ain't getting serious here, but I am playing. Just a little bit. I don't know. You know, I think if I just get too crazy with stuff, it's not going to look good. We could get really out of control with this. The picks with the eggs, I thought I had some, but they're like a darker yellow. I got these bunny butts. I got pip berries. Hold on, let's see what I got up here, y'all. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I can't get these pip berries out. It's too tall. Or I'm too short. Oh my word. Ugh. Okay. This is crazy. I don't know, blue. What do you think of blue? There's not a blue thing on here, except for what's in that ribbon. Then we have the little light purple, yellow, pink, but this might be too light. Feel free to chime in anytime. We could cut some of these apart, put them in here. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think of that? I don't know. What do you think about all the crazy stuff coming out the top? I have some of these too. And I have some with flowers on them as well. I'm not so sure about these big bunny butts though. They're, that's a lot. I only have, I think I got 2 of these. These are really cute. I thought I got more than 1 of these. I know I got 2 of them. There it is. Hold on, y'all. I'm still picking. Hopefully I don't fall. Here we go. Oh my lantern. Oh, you know what I could do to add some green, you guys? I could put some of these Deco tubing in here. I think I want to keep this close by. This is out. No, I'm going in circles too. No blue. Yeah, I don't like the blue either. I think they look better shorter too. Okay, these little picks. Do you like this pick over here? Or is that just going to be too much? Too much busyness. Too crazy. Drawing the eye away from the hat. I don't know what to do. Let's see. We can always throw a few little eggs in there. Of course, I'd have to tear them all apart. I don't know if I like that. I don't like it. Yo, I don't know. I don't know. Too much by the ears. I don't like it. I think this hat just says it all. Green tubing. Let's try some green tubing. Let's just see. I just think these are just, it's not the look I'm going for. Give me some space. All right, let's get some tubing cut. The grass and maybe small flowers. I have some small flowers. I have pink ones too, I think. Somewhere. I used to. Golly. All right. What are these little tiny little flowers that I was going to put in the grapevine wreath? I don't know. I'm not liking the green with it. Because the green needs to stick with the green that's in the hat and the legs. And so this is really fun stuff to add. But let me see something. Let's try a couple of different loops on this and put it in that bottom piece there. And I might not. This is all trial and error. We're just kind of getting an idea. It's not going to be dead center though, so that's going to bug me. I don't think I like that many. See how, and it's just in and out like that. You just like, okay, that's good. Nope, that's not good. If you overthink it, it's not good. So let's try some of this. See what it looks like. I'm not even measuring. Let's put some of it in. I haven't even attached those legs yet because we're on the fence, right? With the legs still. And of course, I always cut off my tinsel ties when we're done. So we'll just pop a little green in there. I think I'm going to take that out. don't know if you guys can see what I did. It's right here. So I'm going to add another one over to the bottom, the other bottom. See how that looks. I know, right, Ramona? We've been to this point before where I'm like, okay, I'm on the fence. So we have to take a break from it and walk away from it. Sometimes you get a little writer's block. This is crafter's block. That happens. I've been known to do that. So, but I really want to get it done. I want to get it in my shop and move on. I want to do some more. Got to get our florals going too. Do you like these green tubing things? It kind of adds that other little color and it ties in the bottom of the legs. Kind of like that. What do you think so far with the green? I kind of like it. I like it. I like the green tubing, you guys. Go figure. So we're just going to add some more around the outside, I think. And I'm only going to make 3 loops. The fun Deco tubing. I'm just going to tie them right on top. I'm not even going to open my ties. I'm just tying it right in there. Except I'm messing up all my ribbons. That's okay, because I'm going to play with it more and more until I get it exactly the way I like it. Get that polka dot out. There we go. Oh, that's cute. Let's take these out for a minute so I can get twirling this thing around. Might just put it on the bottom and leave the top. I like the tubing. It really ties in that hat and those legs with that little piece down there. But you guys got an idea of what's going to happen to this little guy. Or little girl. She's actually a girl. I like her. Just throw these tubings in here. Move my ribbon around just a little bit. And again, just fluff till your heart's content, till you like it, where you want to get it, where it's going. Ooh, that's a little long. In a bit. All right. I know, I think I like it only on the bottom. This is exactly what I did with my witch's butt. I don't know if you guys remember me doing a witch's butt before Halloween. And I did just the tubing on the bottom like this. Just fills out that bottom because that hat sticks out up on top and gives it that 3-dimensional look up on top. And then this just kind of gives it the bottom little finishing touch. I think I like it. I don't know how long have we been live, guys. Oh, shoot, I just wiped out. Oh, I just had it. Oh, we're 2 hours. So maybe I'll put those legs on and then I'll just take pictures of it because I don't want to be on too late. I feel like we've been on here a while. There we go. What do you guys think so far? Yes, legs. I'm going to grab the legs again. Just one leg for one little, okay, I can't hold it still. Hold on. There we go. So she's going to come out like this. Oh, go down a little ways. She's a one-legged bunny. Hopefully not bow-legged. Right? You like? I'm trying to get her other leg under there. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys get the idea. I'll tie the legs in. There we go. And that's what she's going to look like. Very pretty. I'm not a big pink person either, Becky, but I really love this pale baby pink. It's beautiful. Tubing looks good. Gives it that little pop-hum. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. I don't know. You guys are on the fence with the legs still. I could see it. I could tell. Trying to get her leg up. I just don't know about these legs. I'll be sitting on it and thinking about it though. But I do. I like the whole piece with or without the legs. Honestly. I do. But I think the legs are very cute. I think the legs are really cute. Kind of really adds something nice. Okay. I like the green too. I really like this green up here. Or down here. Just kind of tied in this ribbon here. The little green hint that's inside the ribbons. That looks really cute. I might add a couple of pieces up here. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, if you guys want any notifications on when I'm going live again, all you have to do is type live or live alerts or alerts into the comment section, and you'll get a message from my page through the automated program. And the automated program will want you to reply. So just type in alerts or live. Type in live again and send it back to the automated programming system so that it will count you in and sign you up for notifications or on our page. Okay, kids, I think I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to think about the legs a little bit, and but I'm more than likely I'm going to add the legs because I think they kind of just tie the piece off pretty nice. Okay. Legs or no legs, right? I need to find paws, so they weren't in Michael's yet. Actually, all of our Hobby Lobby and Michael's don't have anything Easter at all out yet. So they're working on Valentine's Day, and just slowly stuff is creeping out. Okay, you guys, I love you. Mwah! Thank you for joining me, and hope you have a blessed day tomorrow. Stay safe, whatever you do. Stay out of the weather. I know it's freezing cold in some areas. Otherwise, Florida, you can go to the beach. Take me with you. All right, you guys. Thanks again for joining me. I had a blast, and I'm so glad we got the bunny out of the way. All right. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Mwah. Ciao.